got tagged this particular video a whole lot, and it's about a Nigerian lady that is a business owner in Ghana. She owns a very massive supermarket in Ghana, but one of the problems she has is the fact that she rarely pays her staff. She hardly pays her staff. Be it Nigerian, be it Ghanaian, she doesn't pay them. So a Ghanaian lady was seen crying out. So she was disgraced for not paying her. According to her, she owns her 1 month's salary. I don't just know why people behave like this. Why will you find yourself in another man's country and then you wouldn't obey the rules and regulations? How do you think this lady would have survived for 1 month without payment? Like, what is really going on? I'm going to show you guys this particular video that is currently trending, and of course I have a lot of things to say based on the reactions, based on the comments, and of course based on other stories shared by some Nigerians too living in Ghana, sharing how them too were also treated in the hands of Ghanaians in Ghana. Watch this video.
You know how here she know they pay person. My sister worked for her. Complete 1 month. Complete 1 month. My sister worked for her. She did not pay her. Complete 1 month. Complete 1 month. Person suffer. Work for her. Look at her shop. Look at it. It's located at Kwabeya. Now Kwabeya is there. Look at her now. Look at her. Nigerian people, they're wicked for Ghana. Look at her. Look at her shop. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
When I first come Ghana 2018, I did stranded. I work for one Ghana man. I work for first month, you no pay me. Second month, you no pay me. Third month, you no pay me. And guess what? The 10 cedi way promised me for food now. After 2 weeks, it tends to become 5 cedis. You get my point? Become 5 cedis. Because I'm a foreigner, I'm not going to do anything. Understand? That's why I tell you now, I know they tell this woman correct too. This what this woman do, they very, very wrong. Number one, 1 month is a very long time already before you pay your staff. That 1 month when they pass, this thing, Ghanaians they do them, they go owe you salary. They no go pay you, and then they go fire, they go sack you. Nigerians for this country they do them. So no say now no Nigerians then they do this thing. I don't hear this news before. Say if they work for people, they get provisions. People will get like a small business. If they don't reach end of the month, they'll just find small thing you go do, they go sack you. And this girl will say they owe money. Madam, they owe you money like this. What happen to going to police? I already comment section, I still say they take for comments, say we're going to the police. Police say that's how she does. Ghana police no go tell you that's what she do. Ghana police go follow and go tell you say if you want go court, how you want to do them. She will go court, or you won't let her go. You get business from that person's country. If in Nigeria they do one now, we understand say Nigeria, the laws know they work really hard for that place. Because if you get money, if you're oppressed. For Ghana, they don't need your oppressed like that, madam. One, if you put your business for person country. Number one, Nigeria don't get better name for Ghana. Because Nigeria get bad name already now. So as they tag you, and so Nigeria what they do for Ghana. I watch for that video. They say Nigerian people they are wicked in Ghana. Wicked in Ghana. Me, I know wicked though. And I know a lot of Nigerians who know they wicked. So I beg, find a way to pay the madam her money. And moving forward, but make sure see your staff for the first thing for the organized for and your staff payments. Because without your staff, that company no go operate.
Do you know Ghanaians are the most disciplined sets of people in the whole of Africa? Do you know? You think I want to patronize them? You think I want to play psychophants? Relax, let me prove it. Do you know why Ghanaians are more leaning? Do you know why Ghanaians are more acquainted towards academia? Because they love discipline. Do you know what they call academics? When I come to you and I'll tell you and I'll ask you, what's your discipline? It means, what are you studying? What's the course you're studying? What's your discipline? Right? Ghanaians are more disciplined. They are the most disciplined sets of people. That's why the cabinet, their government cabinets, they're all filled with educated people, PhD holders, professors, and you don't even hear them make noise. I mean, these are the people ranked 7th position in the whole world based on a country that their politicians are most academic. Ghana came 7th position in the whole world. That is how much they love academia, which is discipline. Now, I'm talking about academics. Let's move further to prove the disciplined nature of Ghanaians outside academia. Because when we talk about academia, I mean, everybody knows that Ghanaians love education. I mean, we heard a Ghanaian who was asked whether he would prefer $100 million or first class. He didn't even mince words. he chose first class immediately, right? But when a Nigerian said the same thing, you go to the comment section, everyone's like, we've lost a brother. We know Nigerians don't like discipline. There is no discipline in Nigeria. But let's go back to proving that Ghanaians are very disciplined. Now, let me ask you something. What would you say about a person that tells you that by 6 o'clock, he's closing his shop, and by 5:30, he's beginning to pack his things inside the shop, and no matter the amount of money you present to that person, in a bid to patronize that person or buy from that person, the person tells you, no, I'm packing up? What would you deem that person to be? Or what does that person strike you as? Okay, listen. What would you call a person that offers transportation services, but he doesn't know a particular place that you asked him to take you, and he tells you, I'm sorry, I do not know that place? And no matter the amount of money you give to that person, he tells you, but I'm sorry, I do not know that place. That place is not within my jurisdiction. What would that person strike you as? What would that person strike you as? Disciplined person. Something Nigerians don't know.
Guys, Ghana is becoming one of the fastest developing economy in Africa. Take a look at this news. Ghanaians will no longer require a visa to visit Morocco, as both countries sign a diplomatic waiver. So Ghanaians now, if they want to travel to Morocco, they just buy flight tickets and enter, no visa. Did you see? This is what we miss in 2027. Did you see the advantages of choosing a good leader? Did you see the advantages of a working system? Since this Mahama, this new Ghana president, their currency is even becoming stronger than dollar. Their currency is becoming one of the strongest in the whole Africa. That their currency is even challenging dollar. The developments, the bilateral relationship. But here in Nigeria, you people are here supporting your oppressor. On the comment section, typing 4+4, Tinubu to 2029. Goodness sake. How do we deal with this tribalistic mindset? Like, are we addicted to suffering? Like, people are here supporting your oppressor. Somebody who failed us woefully. Anyway, we are waiting for 2027. Let's see these Abadorians. Let's see them, and we ask them questions. What is the valid point of supporting this administration? Even though I believe before 2027, Nigerians will wake up.
A big congratulations to all the Ghanaians. Now, Ghana to Morocco is visa free. And Morocco to Spain by water. That one you don't need visa or passport. It's like 1 hour or 2 hours. So if you know your passport is still dusty as a Ghanaian, just go and clean it. Because Ghanaians like us, we are already prepared. If you know, you know.
Things I have to say here is the fact that there are so many videos, of course, people are always entitled to their own opinion, but then I found to this thing that this lady did, there's nothing to justify her action. Some people said 1 month is not a big deal. You guys don't know what it takes to feed yourself for 1 month. You guys don't know what it takes to transport yourself, considering how massive and how expensive transportation fare is to and fro to work for somebody, right? Some people are already living in debt. Collect money from people believing that anytime they pay them their salary, they would pay back the money. But then how do you think these guys will feel when they find out that you owe them? You have no reason to owe these people, considering the quality of business you are doing in Ghana. Look at that massive supermarket that she's running. And one of the things she's going to do now is that very soon she's going to probably accuse her of something that will make her to sack her, because a lot of people kept saying things like, this is why she keeps changing her workers every time and all that. I'm putting out there that this is actually very disgraceful. If you're a Nigerian living in Ghana, if you're a Nigerian living outside Ghana right now, make sure if you go to Rome, behave like a Roman, right? If you go to Ghana, behave like a Ghanaian, right? Even if you're a Nigerian, make sure you pay your debt, make sure you pay the salaries, because it takes these guys a whole lot to work for you, to be content, to be that sacrificial lamb to you. Then you have to, what you owe them in return is salaries. I found at it because if you've worked for someone before, you know the level of how this lady is feeling. Imagine her disgracing her madam publicly. And I believe right now respect is reciprocal. If you need respect, you first of all respect yourself, considering your age and whatnot. But then, judging from this story by Smiling Muscles, I'm going to put it out there that it's not just Nigerian, right? Because a lot of people kept saying things that this is what Nigerians are doing in Ghana. A Ghanaian wouldn't owe you. No country is a saint, guys. If I come out here and tell you that Ghanaians are all saints, then I'm lying. I'm not just being truthful. I understand the fact that the level of crime in Nigeria is actually way higher than that of Ghana. A lot of people that, you know, these things are probably more common in Nigeria or with Nigerians than Ghanaians. But then again, there are still bad eggs. I made a video and I got comment like, see, we are not saints. Especially the person was reacting to the video I talked about, Chimde is sharing why Ghanaians stand out. The person was like, see, Chimde, I think you're doing it too much. We are not saints. There are still some places that we have lapses. After all, amongst the 12 disciples, we had Judas. So this shows you that out of 12 people, there is still somebody. So guys, I came across that video and I understand there are so many impressions about what Ghanaians feel about Nigeria. But then again, coming from this aspect of this particular woman, it is very, very bad. And I think when Chimdi said that Ghanaians are disciplined, he meant it. Aside education, aside government, aside working environment and conditions, these guys do it right. I just believe that if a Ghanaian had that massive sales, that massive shop, just like this woman, I don't think this person would owe this lady the way this Nigerian lady is owing her. She has business. You have money. You wouldn't say that you don't make sales. So why owe her? She might be the one taking care of her family in Ghana. She might be the one. Do you want her to go and be doing actual work? How do you want her to make up money? Why owe her? And then she shamelessly went inside her shop. I saw that video. Of course she was disgraced, but I kind of think she deserves it. Please, if people work for you, pay them. What you owe them is their salary. Their salary is their right. Let us stop embarrassing ourselves. Let us stop causing a lot of stigma to Nigerians. Once you mention that you're Nigerian, people don't want to work for you. People don't want to associate themselves for you. This is one of the reasons. And I can bet you guys that not all Nigerians behave like this. We still have good eggs out there. So that's why I'm making this video. But then again, I would like to know what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to rest it here. Smelly Muscles, thank you for your insightful comment. And I actually frowned at your story because it touched me, knowing fully well what you must have passed through during those days. It doesn't sound nice at all. But then again, if you're Ghanaian watching, if you're Nigerian watching, let us do the needful and do the right thing. We all know right things. We are adults and we know what is applicable and what is obtainable or what is expected of us to do. Thank you guys once again for watching. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Uju. You are highly, highly welcome to Uncut. Don't make you last subscribe. And I will see you guys soon in my next video. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Bye guys.